Welcome everybody to Comprehensive Gaming. It's Annihilator here, your host. Where to start? Yes, let's do that. Okay, so you'll see things have changed quite dramatically from the last time I recorded anything. It's been a little over a couple of days, about 4 or 5 days since I recorded last. You know, real life gets in the way occasionally. But here we go. So, I've designed this passage. I quite like it. I think I'm going to put in the polished stone in these corners here as well. And these are white lamps. Initially I had the white lamps running up where that stone is, but the problem with the white lamps is, let me take one of these out. You see, is that. That is the problem I have with it, and it just looks horrible. So that's what I've done. I've basically put them like this. It's certainly inspired by a sci-fi show. I wonder if anybody can guess what it is. And let me show you quickly what I've done. So we've got all the passages leading into the rooms now. This is going to be 4 wide, like so. So obviously this has to be moved. And there will be a auto door of some kind in here. Still have to figure out how to build that. Then this will change themes slightly as it goes into this room here. I was thinking of using these granite bricks like chiseled like this. Quite like the way it looks. So light and airy and all that kind of stuff, and you can move quite quickly on this. That eventually will open to up to the sky, and there'll be maybe some blue glass, light blue glass up there as well. So here is the farming one. I've obviously got my 3 slime trees that are pumping out slime like crazy. Then obviously here is the generation the ore generation. And I did change something in the ore generation as well. Let me show you that. Where are we? Okay. Now, you'll see here I've put in an auto compressor. I don't know why I didn't remember these earlier. It would have made my life so much easier. But so you can see, what's that doing in there? So once the ores come in here and they become enough, so this is busy on some copper. Yeah, there we go. So it makes a block of copper. The block of copper gets piped into the chest and off it goes. Then I've got another one in here. Now, I don't know why, but this thing seems to ignore the filters completely. There is a filter here. But maybe... Oh, okay, that's why. It's me being an idiot again. Okay, because it's not locked. So this is going to accept all of it. So I can actually probably pull all of these down and then just have that one compressor and make my life a lot easier. Then I've got a lot of compacting drawers I have no idea what to do with. What else? Oh yeah, the mob grinder I might have to move. You see the wall comes all the way to there, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. But I have expanded the radius of that down there, our absorption hopper. So it now does cover the max size. I did also build myself 4 mob grinders. There's 1, 2, and another 2 on the other side. And, you know, it does work, obviously. There's another one there, another one. But these 2 and that other one there are not powered. Because I built this and I've put in the glass on the bottom, but I haven't finished it off. So it is, let me just go down this side. It is killing stuff. You can see they killed a couple of things. For some reason, it's spawning a lot of chickens up there, and I have no idea why. But the mob counter is also a little bit low, so I need to keep an eye on it. I don't know why. I suppose I can turn that off. I don't know why the mob counter is a bit low. It's a bit odd. There should be. I don't know if it's because that's on. Oh, yeah, I had to put 6 upgrades in there. So yeah, no, we've done a bit, not too much. Technically, actually, the sci-fi show I was going to go with, this is the wrong color for it, but it's got a sister series and that works for that. So this should actually be working a treat, but I'm not actually sure why not. No, but it is completely dark in there. And this is all dark glass, guys. All of that is dark glass. There's dark glass up there. I need to make more because I kind of ran out. But so the bottom one is fully enclosed, but it doesn't have enough. What do you call it? Cursed Earth to expand. And Cursed Earth expands very, very slowly. This has been going for hours and hasn't done, so I think I'm going to get at least another 3 drops of evil, 2 upstairs, 1 down here to finish it off. So I think that's what we're going to actually do in this episode. We're going to go hunting with the skeletons and get that done. I did also start the golden ring, angel ring, sorry, not golden ring. So I've started on that. I've got the golden lassos. I need to go to the nether and capture myself a ghast, which last time I did that, those oodles of fun. But I've got flying, so it will be a lot easier than it was the last time. And then a bat. I'm going to have to probably just dig out a cave and then go from there. But I need to see why my mob count is not, my mob grind is not grinding. It's odd. I don't know if it's because I've got something loaded, but we shall see. Okay, let me get prepped for going to the nether, and we'll be back when I'm in the nether. Okay, admitting to be a noob, I was on peaceful. So I turned it off, and instantly it's become a nightmare in here. Holy cow. Yeah. No. You can't get me. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to need to power this. Okay, let's try this again. Recording and not having my mic on. Luckily I didn't record too much. Alright, so some changes have been made. I have started decorating this area with the basalt, and you can see I'm using different kinds of tiles. I will be moving this black back about 4 blocks, so roughly to there, and then I'll extend it the same distance at the back because I want to be able to get in here without chopping this wall down. Then this side I have made some more changes. I desperately need more power, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going through the questing, and then I have gotten a heated redstone, slimy, and a death generator. That's why I've put this up here, because I've never actually used the death generator, but I think I know exactly what's going to happen with it. It's going to hurt me if I go near the things. So I'm just going to put in a on-off switch that I can toggle all these things on and off with. That's the idea. So I'm just chopping this out so I can know where to tunnel. Then with what I'm going to do with the slimy generators, I'm probably going to put a batch of them down. So I'm going to put a hopping bonsai pot, and I've taken the chest out of. So I'm going to put a pot with a filter on it going into here, so it only filters the slime balls from the purple saplings, because if I'm right, always on. Okay, I'm not sure why that's not working, but I'll work it out. And this one needs redstone for it to operate, so that's going to be the basis of the next set of generation. So that's all I've done for now. So let me get cracking on connecting all of this up and wiring it into the grid. I did get these loot chests, so let's check what I've got here. Mystical fertilizer, that's not too shabby. This one, growth crystal. Okay, that's also good. Ooh, another diamond furnace, nice. So not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so I've done the prep work for our cow milking facility. So just some 4 cows. We've got mechanical users on each one. And I've got buckets, so we want to use item on entity. So we want to put a bucket there. Okay, upper left. Now you want to do that another 3 times across there, but I'm not going to show you that now. Then this one, we're going to then pipe it out to that fluid storage tank. But I wonder if I think I'm going to have to change my setup. I think I'm going to have to do barrels and then into that reinforced large drum. Okay, so let me get that, but let me show you this quickly. So we want to extract this, and we want to filter. So we want we want the bucket of milk quickly. So we want 1 bucket of milk to be extracted, and we want it to, whoops, be inserted this side. Alright, so that should be good. Then we want to extract this one, but we want to filter the empty bucket. So now that should, and oh yeah, always active and always active. I need to change that, yeah. Insert, that's fine. Okay. Let's try this with an empty bucket, see if it works. Yeah, it's trying to output to the float tank. So let's try putting a float tank there. Generate click. There we go. Use item on block. Okay, so everything seems to be working quite well. So how this works. So you've got the two mechanical users. The one mechanical user faces the cow. Whoops. And it basically uses a bucket on, if my bucket was in here, it would also help. Oh. So we'll just put a bucket back. Okay. So it basically uses the cow on the bucket, and then it pops it across due to these pipes here, these item conduits. So this one is the sector extract on the green channel, and it's got a filter only to let full milk buckets through. It pops it through into this mechanical user, who empties it out into this fluid tank, who then sends the empty bucket back into this one, and so on and so on. So the cycle repeats. So you see that one just worked, that one's just worked. So then it pipes it all across here, and then it goes into our drum, which you can see there is filling up quite rapidly. Then here we've got our bonsai hopping pot with our bonsai tree on it, and then it's got these growing here, and then that's piping down. It's got a filter on there, and it's got one slime ball. So the slime ball goes into there, and then the slime ball gets put into here, and I haven't connected this up right. Alright, so I need to check why that isn't working. Oh wait, it's full of power, that's why. Okay, so that's how it's currently working. So I'm quite happy with that. I'll make it look pretty. All those things. I put a bit of glass sheet, and I'm definitely going to put a sound muffler, because what I'll do is I'll expand this out to probably another 4 of these slimy generators. I've got it now, so I might as well make it look even. So that's how it's currently running. I'm quite happy with that. It's got a simple setup once you figure out the piping. Yeah, so that's working beautifully. More milk than I'll ever use, but hey. Okay, so let's see if this thing's actually working. So what I'm going to build now, if I can, is a capacitor bank, if I have the resources for that. So let's have a look. Alright, so alright, so I need some nuggets, some gold. So half of those. And that will do like that. So then we'll go cap. Okay. Let's have a little bit of a bite to eat. That's not good. I'm going to need some torches. Really don't want him blowing my stuff up. Okay, let's just grab some of you. Surprisingly enough, I don't have any torches in my inventory, in my refined storage. It's the next thing I have to do is I have to actually expand my refined storage. I have to build the solderers and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's break you there, break you there. Is active. Alright. Always active. Okay, so we've got now 4 slimy generators. I haven't wired them underneath yet, but you can see they're all full of slime and milk. So they'll rotate out. I need to wire these things up underneath. So I've got a fluid transposer, so it will cycle the buckets between the fluid transposer and the slimy generators to generate power. Then I've tripled the amount of bonsai hopping pots I've got. So you can see it's coming up there. So this is now just chopping and changing between it, and then it's going to push all the slime balls downstairs, and I hope that's going to be enough. I'm not sure if 4 is going to be enough. I might have to double or even triple that. The slime ball production rate is not great on those things. Okay, that's a zombie pigman. I can leave you alone. So here, if I do like so, that gives me that. But I need more enhanced energy conduit. Okay, so let me make some more enhanced energy conduit. I don't think I've got any spare bits. Alright guys, I did it again. I recorded a whole bunch of footage with my microphone off. It's the 3rd time I've done it. You'd think I would learn. But yes, so let's just do a quick recap of what I've did. So it was mainly downstairs to do with power storage. Ignore the lava, that's another experiment I'm busy with. Yes, lots of lava. But you can see here we have got energy cells reinforced. So I built 29 of them in total. In this array, there is 25. So our combined storage, you can see there's 478 million RF. That's what our combined storage is currently. And now I'm going to be upgrading all of these to the enhanced Ender Eye conduits. And I forgot, I'm missing a conduit there. So this is how it's all connected currently. So it'll have 3 inputs and 3 outputs. I'll put you the the blocks, and I forgot my baubles. Okay, there we go. So that now runs to up here, which has got our 4 slime generators, and those are all pumping out energy at whatever RF protect they do. I'm not actually sure. Then this side we have got, I've died a few times as well. I'm busy with another project that I will show you shortly, but it's quite hazardous to my health. Alright, I did that, hey? So this is also, I think, yeah, this is going to be full again. Just getting some levels while we're busy. So yeah, so this now pumps it into there, and the reason these are sitting here is because I've blocked them all from going into my storage system, because I don't need it. It's I've got excess of it to begin with. Then this will be the floor for the factory area, this factory block with a massive hexagonal plate. I quite like the look of it, so I'm replacing all of this grass with that. Yes, there's something going on here that I'll be revealing quite shortly, as soon as it's done. That's just a subtle hint, or not so subtle as the case may be. Dealing with lava, hazardous to your health. But what I want to do is, for refined storage, I want to do a couple of things. I want to increase my storage capacity. I want to build 10 disk drives, basically, these ones. Those are manipulators. So I want to build 10 of those, so I need another 9 of those. and I need to automate the making of the solderers, the silicon, and all of that. So that's going to be in the next episode, because I just simply don't have enough of it. That is what we're going to do next. So we're going to a whole bunch of pattern grids and crafting monitors and all of this we're going to be building. And the next thing is we're going to be building the wireless transmitters. I'm not sure what the exact range is, but we'll be needing those because I want to get away from the coming back here all the time. It's actually getting on my nerves. So I'm going to be automating all the way up to the 16K and then the 64K storage parts. So I'm going to be automating all of that. It's all going to get automated. So I'm going to need a lot of items and crafting and that kind of stuff. So all of that I'm going to be doing in the next episode. This episode is going to be slightly shorter because, as I said, I lost about 4 hours of footage. And there's no way for me to fix that. So, oops. And I know my uploading has been very erratic of late. I've been under severe time pressures. I have some news. I am moving to another country. I'm moving from sunny South Africa all the way to the United Kingdom. My beautiful wife has gotten a job there, and so we're going over. I'll be getting a new job there as soon as I can, so I'll be doing this and that. That does mean the channel will be offline for a while because I'm going to be selling my computer this side, all my household appliances, all of that. So that's what I've been actually busy with late. That's consuming all my time, is selling furniture. Apparently I've got a knack for the stuff. Anyway, be that as may, so we're going to be doing all of this. And so this wall I'm basically going to push back 5 blocks or so with my hammer. And I'm going to be then making this into one massive refined storage system, because you can see I'm at 68,000 and all of this is the stuff I'm voiding, which I'm still not playing catch up on. But yes, that's what we've done so far. I don't want to reveal too much of what's going on. This is obviously coming from upstairs. But yes, they'll be revealed in the next episode once I've dug out this wall. But I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, click that subscribe and like button and we'll be back shortly. Cheers.